Hello movie lovers. Thank you for joining me on Cinema Recap. On this film recap, let's look at a mystery, thriller, action movie called Gone in 60 Seconds. So, sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Randall Memphis Raines, a notorious Los Angeles auto thief, has turned his life around and is now teaching go-kart racing to children in Central California. Kip Raines, his younger brother, has still followed in his footsteps and is currently stealing 50 high-end automobiles for a British mobster named 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙚𝙦. Kip spots a gorgeous woman in the passenger seat of another automobile one night. After stealing a Porsche and dares her date to a race to impress her. This chase draws the attention of the cops, who pursue Kip to the warehouse, where the stolen automobiles are kept. Kip and his crew escape the cops in time, but the boost is destroyed, the vehicles are seized, and 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚 is enraged. Kip is kidnapped by 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚. Memphis's longtime buddy, 𝘖𝙤𝙚, leads him to meet 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚, who threatens to kill Kip and Memphis if they don't steal the requisite 50 vehicles in 3 days, when they're scheduled to board a ship bound for South America. Memphis assembles a unique team of vehicle thieves, including 𝘖𝙤𝙚, auto body shop owner Otto Halliwell, DMV employee Donnie Astracke, silent mortician the Sphinx, and Memphis's ex-girlfriend, mechanic bartender Sarasway Wayland. Kip is adamant about assisting his youthful crewmates Tumbler, Mirrorman, Freb, and Toby. They use Otto's store as the heist headquarters, and Toby accesses the DMV database to find the automobiles on the list, which have all been given female aliases. Eleanor, the final automobile on the list, is a modified 1967 Mustang GT that has regularly caused difficulty for Memphis. The matter is being investigated by LAPD detectives Castlebeck and 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙤 of the Governor's Regional Auto Theft Bureau. Castlebeck discovers unusual smashed glass in the abandoned warehouse. They go to see Memphis when they hear he's back in town, but he says he's only here for a family emergency and will be departing shortly. The investigators are still on the lookout. The 3 Mercedes seized by police all require laser-cut keys that are hard to duplicate. 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙚 learns that they were all acquired from a Newport dealer, Dresdner Foreign Motors, who employs just one ex-con who handles replacing lost keys from the factory in Germany. They confront him and threaten to arrest him for vehicle theft if he does not cooperate. He promises to call them if the person who paid for the replacement keys returns, as they expect. The 3 Mercedes were placed under police observation. Castlebeck and 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙚 see the Raines brothers, who are taking photographs of the Mercedes in the driveway while parked in a minivan 4 doors down. The Raines brothers are confronted by gang members who accuse Memphis of stealing 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚𝙚's job. The brothers seek refuge at a restaurant attended by officers of the California Highway Patrol. Memphis distracts a truck driver, while Kip chains his truck to the gang members' chassis. When he drives away, he pulls their car apart, and they pull their weapons. The cops run out and arrest the gang members for illegal guns. Freb, anxious to prove himself, steals a 1983 Cadillac Eldorado when he sees it abandoned in a poor neighborhood with the keys inside. Unfortunately, it turns out to be a drug dealer's automobile with heroin in the trunk. Castlebeck arrives to Otto's business before they can get rid of the car. He observes that the other cars in the shop are classics and wonders why someone would spend money restoring an '83 Eldorado. When Castlebeck calls to see if the automobile has been reported stolen, he discovers that the call signs of the police units working that night are scribbled down, revealing when their second heist is taking place. Memphis is concerned, aware that the cops are on their tail. The theft begins easily, with the automobiles being stolen one by one and driven to the Long Beach Naval Shipyard, where they are quickly hidden in containers to be put on board the cargo ship. Castlebeck and 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙚 keep an eye on the 3 Mercedes and return to the parked minivan in the neighborhood, 4 homes down from the Mercedes. When another minivan pulls in the driveway next to them, blocking their view of the Mercedes, they are forced to improvise, and they park their car closer. When Memphis arrives, he comes to a halt just before opening the car door, noticing that the minivan in the images is now 2 doors down, not 4. Memphis phones Astracke, who is ready to take another Mercedes from outside the casino, and informs him that the Mercedes are being watched. If they don't have every single car on the list, the deal is off. They decide to take the cars from the police impound lot because they still have the new keys from the Mercedes that was confiscated by the police. Mirrorman creates a distraction, and the 3 Mercedes are successfully stolen. Detectives Castlebeck and 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙚𝙚 are told by a coworker from the homicide unit to back off 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚𝙚 as he is under investigation for murder. A despondent Castlebeck receives a report from the lab about the shattered glass, identifying it as a blacklight. He and 𝙤𝙤𝙚𝙚𝙚 walk to the abandoned warehouse with working blacklights and find the original automobile list. Knowing Memphis's history with Eleanor, Castlebeck realizes the 1967 Mustang will be the last on the list, and their best opportunity of catching him in the act. Toby follows Kip and Tumblr to a suburban residence where they aim to steal a Cadillac Escalade, defying Memphis's orders not to stray from the exact plan. Toby wanders outside the garage and is discovered by a young woman, who reports that the car has been stolen. A private security guard chases them down and shoots at the SUV, injuring Toby. Ally brings Toby to a dubious doctor he knows, who saves his life without hesitation. Castlebeck and Drykoff arrive just as Memphis is boosting Eleanor, and they embark on a long chase through Long Beach. He eludes the cops and comes with a battered Eleanor barely after the deadline of 8 p.m. 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚 refuses to take the automobile, and instead instructs his thugs to assassinate Memphis, whose life is saved at the last moment by Kip and Ally. Memphis follows 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚 in a vast warehouse at the Navy Yard, where Castlebeck and Drykoff join the chase, guns drawn. When 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚 has cornered Castlebeck and is about to kill him, Memphis appears and saves Castlebeck's life by kicking 𝘿𝙤𝙚𝙚, who falls multiple stories to his death over the railing. In appreciation, Castlebeck lets Memphis go, but only if Memphis informs him where he can locate the 49 boosted automobiles in the yard. Later, the crew meets for a barbecue at Otto's shop, where Kip presents Memphis with an old rusted-out Eleanor waiting to be restored.